Here we are on lesson 17 on the Express course. And this is where we're going to work with conditionals within the Minecraft voyage. Um, I have jumped myself to bubble 6 here. Gives you the first opportunity to use the repeat until goal. This loop will continue looping until it hits a particular condition. The condition for this one happens to be the goal of hitting the dolphin or touching the dolphin. Simply, I could just continue to do move forward. And in previous lessons, you may type in a particular number or a particular amount of times to repeat. This one is simple. It just has you keep moving forward until it happens to reach the goal. And that meets that condition. So it stops moving forward. Now, if I jump ahead to number 10, bubble 10, we're going to see something that's a little bit more complex. This one is trying to get me to my goal, which is this treasure case here. All right. And within this treasure case, I need to go along my path. I can either go forward and go left and left and right, take the long way around. But there's a nice, quick, easy, nothing but right turns. Right. So I can repeat until my goal, some sort of a movement here. So I'm going to go ahead and just like I did back on 6, move forward until I hit the goal. But if I get to the end of moving forward here, what do I do? Well, I can go ahead and add in a conditional where it's an if statement checking for a path. And if there is a path, I need it to do some sort of an action. Obviously, if there's a path to the right, I need it to move to the right. So what that's going to do is move forward, and then it's going to check continuously. Is there a path on the right side? If there is, it'll turn right. If there's not a path to the right, it will just skip that loop and go back up to moving forward. And as I press forward or play here, you can see it's continuously checking, is there a path to the right? Now, let's get a little bit more complex, and I'm going to go ahead and jump to number 13. Number 13 has you, again, do some sort of a conditional checking for something. Now, if you're trying to reach the squid over here, and right here is a little hint, and you can always click on the light bulbs to get your hints. But a hint down here that if it says if standing on something, right, it should do something else. So blue, red, coral, sea lanterns, and all of those items are within here. And some of this is just figuring out the path, but I can see if I go forward here, as soon as I hit this sea lantern, I need to turn right. Need to turn right again, right. So nothing but right turns as soon as I hit a sea lantern. So kind of similar to number 10. I'm going to go ahead and put in an action within this conditional of doing a sea lantern. I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to repeat that over and over until I reach my goal, which happens to be a squid on this one. Now, I've only showed you 3 of these, but all of these different bubbles work with conditionals and trying to figure out a pattern there. So take advantage of the if statements and the repeating until goals to allow your character to make its way to the end of the path or the maze or the goal.